Hello and welcome to Help, I'm a Teacher. My name's Alistair and this is Lesson Plan Sunday. So Lesson Plan Sunday is all about giving you some lesson ideas, some lesson plans, full printables, all free in the description box below. So today's lesson is near and dear to my heart, guys. This is my alien story. I don't want to know how many kids I have told this story to. This story is really good. Now today I've sort of set my lesson plan for a year 4 or year 5 class, but you can change it. That's what I love about substitute teaching. We can take lesson plans, we can adapt it, we can change it, we can manipulate it to make it work for the class level that we're teaching. I try to use as few resources as possible. I just want to know that if I go into a classroom, there's nothing planned, I can just pull this out, no problems at all. You're definitely going to see a pattern with my lesson plans. I don't use 3 resources if I only need to use 2. If you watched my video last week on my lesson plan, I had a blank of my 5-10-10-5 plan. I like to do an introduction, an explanation or modeling, group or pair work, and then finish with some consolidation, followed by a conclusion. So for the first 5 minutes, now kids get so spooked out when I do this. I want you to hit a table, I want you to yell boom, I want you to stamp your foot or hit the board or smack the wall, something to make all the kids just there next just go and snap. So I usually start with boom! A huge, massive crash happened outside your window. Bounding out of bed, you look at the clock, you can't believe it. It's 1:30 a.m. in the morning. What was that? You start to see some dust and smoke creeping through your bedroom window. Cautiously, you move closer to your bedroom window from where that scary crash just happened. You can't believe your eyes. Could it be? No. It's a massive alien spaceship in your backyard of all places. The spaceship is huge with big metal doors and it's shaped like a massive frisbee. Everything goes quiet. You open your bedroom window. Slowly have a look out. Nobody else seems to have woken up. It's just you looking out at this incredible spaceship. All of a sudden you hear this loud screeching sound as one of the large metal doors begins to open. Light floods the backyard. It's so bright you can't see. You try to look, you can't see a thing, except you can kind of make out a ramp slowly descending to the grass below. Still blinded by the light, you see the outline of a creature coming down the ramp. Could it be? Is that an alien? As your eyes start to adjust to the light, you look at the alien. Can't believe what this alien looks like. Okay, so this story is just a guide. Like I've written that down. I have told different iterations and made things up and made it longer, shorter, depending on time. Generally, you can really get the engagement of the kids by telling this story. They're on board, they're loving it, they like the idea. Kids love aliens, they love monsters. It's a really cool thing to get the engagement of the class. So the next step is 10 minutes of explanation and also some modeling with the kids. So what I'll do is I tend to ask them, okay, so what do you think this alien looked like? So I'm asking the whole class now. You tend to use the classroom board, whiteboard, blackboard, interactive smartboard, whatever's there in the classroom. I tend to prefer whiteboards if they have one, just so you're not relying on technology. So a whiteboard with just markers is always the best. So we're asking specific questions to try to get an idea of what the alien looks like. For instance, how many eyes does this alien have? Does it have small arms, big arms? Is it fat? Is it small? Long legs, short legs, etc., etc. I want to draw out some really good descriptive words. For instance, the alien had big, scary eyes or scaly skin. These tiny little hands, but these massive feet. So around the board, put the alien up and then put the descriptive words around. Now in the lesson plan below, I've got an example from one of my classes, for one of my classrooms I did this. So if you want to see that, that's actually already in the lesson plan below. Okay, so we've had the 5 minutes as the story. First 10 minutes, we're building this alien together. Now what I want to do is I want to get the kids in pairs, come up with a different alien, completely different to the one we did on the board. What's another way this alien looks like? If you think of an alien, what do you think about? Has it got a small head, large head? And you ask some of those same questions that you asked before. You really want those kids to work on those descriptive words. I want to be able to close my eyes and imagine that alien when they explain it to me. You read out your descriptive words about your alien. Does that make sense? Can I imagine that alien in my head? No, it's not good enough. Keep going. And it's a really good way because you can really facilitate the lesson. Okay, so once this is done, it's 10 minutes is up, you get the kids to go back to their original seating. You usually come up with a question about, turns out this alien's really friendly, just wants to be your friend, and you're going to take this alien to school with you. And you want to do a story based around the day my alien went to school. It's a really good creative writing lesson. Because the kids have already described their alien, they've already spoken to pairs and partners about this, you tend to find that the story really flows and they have a lot of fun doing this. It's a good 10-minute activity and it gives you time as the teacher to go around and mark the aliens that they did before. Okay, so after that, you've got a 5-minute reflection. I usually get the kids to come sit down on the floor. I have a couple of the pairs get up. I mean, it's only 5 minutes at the end of the class. They get up there and they present their alien to the class. They explain their name, where they're from, all those fun things. I tend to make this student-led at the end of the class. So what that means is that it gives you time as a teacher to start marking the creative writing. Watch my Teaching Tips Tuesday videos because I say always mark your work. Always mark your work. Hope you like that lesson. It is one of those lessons that you can really adapt and change and become really flexible. I like to do theme-based lessons. So this is an alien because I've actually gone into school. I've been called at 8 o'clock. I've got 30 minutes to get into school. I get in there and nothing's planned. And I have done a whole day based around this alien story. So the morning might be a little bit of handwriting into this alien story. Then my maths lesson is an alien-based counting or patterns or procedures lesson. And then in the afternoon, we go out and we play some alien football where I make up rules to a game that is alien-based. You can pretty much do a whole day based around this theme. So I really hope you got something out of this lesson. Please let me know if you did actually implement this in the school and tell me what the kids thought. And if you have any other ideas about how you can draw this alien story out or maybe do some other lessons, why don't you leave them in the comments section below. I'm here to make your life easier. I want to give you lesson plans that you can just have to print, put into your teaching folder, and you can go into a school. And if you're ever stuck for half an hour or a 40-minute lesson, you can pull this out and boom, we've got an alien story. It's been an absolute pleasure today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Why not subscribe to the channel? And hey, I'm building a community, so why don't you follow my social media? It's in the description box below. This is Lesson Plan Sunday on Help I'm a Teacher. My name's Alistair. Thank you so much for watching and bye for now.